Why are people so mad at Hyuna? Also, be careful because Jang Won-yeon is out here suing people and winning. But did Rise make fun of Blackpink's Rosé? All that and more on today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Resources linked below, as well as everything we're talking about today. Also, please go check out my second channel. I'm like so tired of moving so much and ruining my hair, so I'm like, just don't move. Don't move. I obsessively brush my hair in every video, but like, don't move at all. There's this one like TikTok creator, and I noticed she's like is very still, and I wonder if that's why. I just want to move though. Anyways. Today we are going to be making mentions of the Burning Sun scandal, though I'm not going to go into too many details, to be honest, but we will be making mention of it. So just keep that in mind, because we're going to be talking about Hyuna and why people are so upset over her new relationship. So basically, Hyuna posted the following picture to her Instagram with this specific emoji. Now, it seems that she had originally left a comment saying something along the lines of, "Please look after us prettily," or something like that. "Please look after us," kind of like something you would say if you were in a relationship. Though in all technicality, it is difficult to confirm that someone is in a relationship based off an emoji, and both of the, all the facts are leading to this is a confirmation of their relationship. However, I'll give it to you without someone saying specifically, "We are in a relationship, we are boyfriend and girlfriend." Sure, it was technically not confirmed, especially by their companies, though her alleged boyfriend Young Jun-hyung did end up writing a post, which we'll read later. But let's talk about him, because he's the reason people are so upset, right? So he is a former member of the group called Highlight, which was also known before as Beast. But if you did know K-pop in second gen, you would know the extent of their relationship previously. They were indeed label mates, under Cube Entertainment. Hyuna had a song called Change, which of course featured him in the song. They even had a B-side together with another label mate, Gina. I mean, now that this news is out, of course, you're gonna find a bunch of like interactions that they had with each other, a bunch of collabs that they had with each other. So they definitely go way back. That's literally the whole point. But there is a reason that he's a former member of his group Highlight, which is the big reason that people are so upset with Hyuna. Now, the reason he's a former member of his group is because of his involvement in the Burning Sun scandal. Now, it's not that he was part of the group chats or that he specifically did anything. It's kind of his lack of doing anything that was the huge issue. Now, for the Burning Sun scandal specifically, I've seen a lot of people ask, like, what is the Burning Sun scandal? Can someone explain to me what happened? It was huge when it came out because it specifically involved K-pop idols. Basically, there was a club called Burning Sun, and there was a man who was assaulted at that club, which that ensued a snowball effect that then unraveled a bunch of horrible things that were happening at the club, that were being facilitated by the people who worked at that club, and even to an extent, there was police involvement. In short, again, without getting into too many details, basically, they facilitated the exploitation of women, and they also filmed this happening and shared it in a group chat. So I personally watched Stephanie Su's video about this on her Rotten Mango channel. I talked about this in the comment section, and there are people who say like, no, that's a bad video. Yes, that's a good video. But I personally found the video very informative, but of course, very disturbing at the same time. So, watch it at your own risk. So what exactly was his involvement? If he wasn't involved in the group chats, if he didn't personally take any of the videos, do anything specifically from the videos, I actually found his official statement in regards to what he did, his confession of what he did. So this statement, of course, came along with the announcement that he would be leaving Highlight, and it came after the announcement that his company made, basically, well, the statement that his company made, basically saying that no, he wasn't part of any of the group chats. Just for some context of why he's saying what he's saying. So of course he starts off by apologizing to his members and the fans who would have a difficult time because of him the past few days, which for context, this was back in 2019. So basically he's saying that when he received a call from his company about this news, because it was initially reported that he was in the group chats. So he denied that right off the bat. As a result, the agency took my side and said in the official statement that the reports are false, but this was information relayed inaccurately by me. The reason I said the chat was from 2016 while talking with the agency to release an official statement is that I no longer have the chat records with Jung Jun-young in my Kakao Talk, so I was not able to check the date accurately. I also apologize for causing further confusion due to this. He then goes on to explain his part in this. In the Kakao Talk messages with Jung Jun-young from late 2015 reported by the news, "We drank the night before and went home, and I asked him how he is doing the next day. Jung Jun-young told me that he got caught after sending illegal video footage to someone, and I responded, 'You got caught by her.' I did not receive a video at that time, but I did receive a video at a different instance. In addition, I participated in inappropriate conversations regarding it." So it seems it would have been an exploitative video. "All of these actions were very immoral and I was foolish. I treated it as not a big deal without thinking that it was a crime and illegal act, and it is also my fault for not firmly restraining Jung Jun-young." He goes on to say that he cooperated with law enforcement regarding this, expressing everything honestly about, the extent of his involvement, which is, as he explained it himself, viewing an illegal video and not reporting it, not doing anything about it. "While receiving the witness interview, I saw exactly what conversations I had in the past, and I was embarrassed and could not help but feel horrified. I never participated in the illegal acts of taking hidden camera footage or circulating it. In addition, I have maintained a relationship of only greeting each other once in a while with Jung Jun-young since late 2016. However, although I knew of what was happening during that time, I thought of it as not a big deal and acted at ease. I was a silent bystander about this severe issue where several more victims may have arisen due to my actions. I'm very sorry to not have been able to repay the overwhelming love, and as I betrayed the trust of the members and fans who have trusted me due to this issue. I realize the severity of the matter, and I do not want any further harm to be done to my fans and members who must have been disappointed because of me, so I will leave the group highlight as of March 14th, 2019. I will live while reflecting on myself again and again. I once again apologize sincerely." So just to clarify what exactly his involvement was, to what extent his involvement was, he was not part of the group chats, the infamous group chats of the Burning Sun scandal, though he does admit that he was the recipient of a specific video, talked inappropriately about that video, and didn't really think much of it, nor did he report that video. So that's why people are upset with Hyuna. There are also people bringing up the fact that he's also Guhara's ex, which is true, though there are a lot of people saying that he did horrible things to her, which I think people are mistaking him for a different ex, because from what I know, this is all I know personally is that they dated from 2011 to 2013. So they dated for 2 years. This was a big thing back then when it was revealed that they were dating. And I've seen a lot of people in my comments say like, no, he did horrible things to her. I think that's someone else because there's no reports as far as I can see, as far as I've even heard that he's done anything to her. Despite that, people are saying that given the fact that they were friends, it is weird to be dating her ex. Now, as far as both companies go, they've both denied commenting on this. So Hyuna's agency basically said, "We are not involved with our artist personal life," and then Blackmaid basically said, "Because it's a personal matter, it's difficult for us to confirm." However, for Jung Jun-young himself, it seems he made a post about it. Jung Jun-young confirms with fans that he is dating Hyuna. So this was basically on the From app, and he wrote, "Hi, I just thought I would leave a message for you since you must have been surprised by the sudden news. We are doing well while gaining positive energy from each other, so I'd like it if you could watch over us kindly. The weather's gotten warmer, but it's still cold at night. Take care to not catch a cold and enjoy your dinner." And here's actually what some K netizens had to say in response to this. Wow, so he actually has fans? He was communicating with fans using a private messaging service. That's shocking. Hyuna's preference in men is really consistent. I'm amazed that there are actually people who pay for his private messaging service. So he confirmed the dating news. Admitting that you're dating through a private messaging service? That's rich. I'm sorry, I can't feel sorry for those fans who actually paid for his private messaging service knowing his history. You didn't leave him when he committed a crime, but you're leaving him because he's dating? I didn't realize how much he resembles Dawn. I'm just so astonished that he has fans. Actually, in light of this, it seems people have also noticed some idols unfollowing Hyuna. So this headline reads, "Jokwan and Honey unfollow Hyuna after news she's dating Jung Jun-young." So I don't know how people keep an eye on this stuff. Another thing people have been noticing, or people have been finding proof that they might have actually been dating for longer than we think. So could they have been dating since at least November last year? Someone posted a picture of Hyuna and Jung Jun-young's signatures together at a restaurant. The restaurant posted the photo of the signatures together. "Welcome often, thank you," and it was good. So seemingly that they went to a restaurant together. So this was back in November 2023. And I guess that That's literally it for the proof. Okay. So here's what some K netizens think about the relationship. This puts me off them a little. Spontaneous for real, huh? This isn't it. Even if she wants to date, why someone like him? What in the world? Whatever it is, this is shocking. Wow, you're lying. Then there's another post. For real, there's nothing but facts in the title, which the title is Moika is basically like a hidden camera. Like, you don't know that you're being filmed. Didn't Hyuna join Idon's agency a few months ago? They've broken up for a year now. They broke up and she joined his company. I didn't know. I don't actually know that that's true. It's been a year they've broken up. This happened last December. The title is Spilling Facts. Yeah, hit them well. The title, the journalist hit them well. Wow, time flies. The title is so good. For real, he's a criminal. Why are we trying to excuse him? I also made a short about this situation, so let's see what some of you guys have to say. Oh, this is actually really upsetting. The fact that she was also really close friends with Kuhara makes it even worse. The way all fandoms united to disapprove of her, K-nets and I-nets agree with each other on this, and even her own fans are leaving the fandom. She really killed her career off. It really upsets me she would date someone like that. Her friend's ex too. Like, how can she as a woman be with someone involved in such a disgusting thing? Someone who knew it all and did not report it to the police. I, for the life of me, can't understand. I swear I never unliked a post as fast as that one. Not only as a woman, but as a person, is absolutely disgusting falling in love with someone who is okay watching women go through that. I love Hyuna and I don't care when idols are dating, but this is just disappointing. And a few idols already unfollowed her, including Jokon, who is literally one of her ride or dies. As someone whose platform is built on being a feminist queen and empowering young girls, this is just disgusting behavior. There's no justification for her not knowing about this as well, since quite literally the entirety of South Korea knows about the Burning Sun scandal and his involvement in it. I haven't seen many Hyuna stans defending her, which gives me hope that morals still exist in K-pop stans. At first, when I saw the post last night, I was happy and proud of her until this morning when I saw it on my YouTube recommended. I'm honestly so disappointed in her because I really love her. I'm all for idols dating whoever they want, but this is absolutely disgusting. Whether they're dating or not to mention the fact that Hyuna built her career on women empowerment and stuff that are pretty much the exact opposite of what he did. A K-net commenting, the audacity to take this picture under the Burning Sun was wild. Also, Guhara played a big part in getting the Burning Sun scandal into the media, as she was also a victim, so it's not just disappointing that Hyuna is dating her ex, but she should know from a first account how horrible the things that went on were. This is just disgusting. In the beginning, I was really happy to see Hyuna dating again after breaking up with John, but I'm glad we can all unite with our disapproval of her actions. I haven't checked on the Burning Sun scandal, partly because I just haven't had time, but mostly because from what everyone's saying, I really don't think I can stomach it. Shame on her. That's totally fair. Like, reading the details of it all is just, okay, this is actually very upsetting. That's literally a criminal. Even idols are unfollowing her on IG after she revealed her relationship. I understand this reaction, but it's her life. Like, some others are saying she can suffer consequences herself if that's necessary, and I hope others can just shake their heads and move on, I think. So that's basically the situation as of now. It seems that Hyuna also posted something else to her Instagram, but then deleted it. So I'm not really sure of the thought process of, like, keeping the photo up of the couple announcement, but then deleting other things like the comment apparently. So I'm not too sure about that. And though none of these comments were in the top comments, I've definitely also seen people, also defending Jinhyung as well, defending everyone in the Burning Sun case, which I wish I could say surprising, but it's not, because like I said, 5 years ago I called Seungri a son of a bitch and people were coming at me, so I can't say that I'm like surprised, but just know that like when it comes to things like this, you're gonna have people being like, that's actually not true, this is actually true, South Korea set those boys up. Like, you're gonna see and hear it all, so just be mindful of that. Try to look into the facts yourself and don't believe random comments. But of course, let me know what you think of this. Do you believe in people's capacity to change? Do you think this is just another reminder to not idolize your idols? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And with that, we're gonna move on to some lighter subjects. So did you know Jang Won-young was out here suing people and winning? I mean, technically her and Starship, but still. So I'm sure by now we've all heard of the YouTuber Sojang, who seems to be like an overseas, as far as I know, they're like Korean YouTuber, I don't know. Let's go look at it quickly, actually. Because honestly, every time I've heard of Sojang, it's really just like, Sojang's getting sued, or Sojang said something problematic, or granted The channel's been deleted, hasn't it? Yeah. Spoiler alert, the channel's been deleted. I digress. So essentially, Wonyoung and Starship sued this YouTuber for spreading false information, for defamation, the whole shebang. Last month, the 210th Civil Division of the Seoul Central District Court Chief Judge Park Ji-won ruled in favor of some of the plaintiffs in the 100 million won damages lawsuit filed by Jang Won-young and Starship Entertainment against Park Seo-jang. Is that the person's actual name? The court ordered that large number 74,000 USD be paid, calculated at an annual rate of 12% until the day it is fully repaid. Seo-jang has to pay around 74 USD, but not only that, an interest rate will be added to that, as well as the court fees that Wonyoung and Starship had to pay. So it seems that this lawsuit was filed last October, and her lawyer said that all the content uploaded to YouTube was consistently made up of false facts or insults at the level of personal insult, and they just provided evidence that the videos that were posted were false. Wonyoung's lawyer said this is a clear illegal act civilly, and it also amounts to defamation and insult criminally. That's not it though, because additionally a separate lawsuit is in progress regarding Starship Entertainment's defamation and interference with Starship Entertainment's business with false information about Jang Won-young. I don't know what that sentence was. So it seems that Seo-jang's defense to this was basically saying that they didn't know that the information was false and that they had the right to know about celebrities, to which Jang Won-young's lawyer basically said the artists and the agency feel unbearable anger at the fact that they even claimed that the video was illegal because it was uploaded for public purposes. Won-young's claim is that due to the video based on rumors, not only Jang Won-young but other celebrities who became victims suffered psychological pain and entertainment activities were also hindered. The lawyer emphasized Park seeks to generate profit through video production and editing, and the degree of illegality is much more serious. So it seems Seo-jang was based in the US and that Starship got their identity from a US court last year and then filed their complaint, which resulted in Seo-jang deleting their YouTube channel, issuing an apology, but that didn't stop Starship from continuing this legal proceedings. So of course everyone is so happy for Wonyoung for winning this lawsuit, because you'll often see like a company being like, hey, we're about to sue everybody who says anything bad, we're about to sue malicious commentators, but I feel like we don't super often get this type of result, or we don't get to see the fruits of the action. I don't know that sentence. And in fact, this kind of brings me back. It was like a former Momoland member who was like, you know what, when companies say they're gonna sue someone, they're actually taking that money from us. Like, you'd think they would like bear the cost of that. So I'm wondering who paid for this lawsuit. So here's Starship Entertainment's statement in regards to them winning this lawsuit. Since November 2022, the agency has been carrying out criminal and civil suits as well as an overseas lawsuit against Seo-jang, who continuously has been harassing our artist. Through the continuous circulation of false information, Seo-jang committed grave defamation, and they not only hindered with the agency's business, but also caused serious pain to artists and fans. Thus, the agency is doing our best so that they are held civil and criminal liability through currently ongoing lawsuit. So they go on to say that the criminal charges were forwarded to the police for prosecution, and they're awaiting judgment for that. As for the civil lawsuit filed by the agency is scheduled to be pleaded with in January, and the lawsuit that Jang Won-young herself raised was not responded to by the other party, so the case was won through deemed confession. So it's definitely far from over, it seems. We are constantly operating a monitoring system to protect the rights of our artists, including their reputation, privacy, and human rights, and we plan to take all possible legal actions without leniency for the current and future cases of defamation or other additional damages caused to the artist. So they encourage fans to continue to send their reports, and they end off with a little thank you. So basically, Seo-jang was sued for defamation, spreading false information, all that jazz. But I also found this post. Now, this is alleged. I don't know how true this is, but it says, Seo-jang allegedly hired people to leave hate comments on Jang Won-young, revealed in the news. So this is apparently something that Seo-jang wrote. Apparently, I'm looking for someone to leave comments criticizing Jang Won-young's facial expressions in every YouTube video. 51 for short comments, 101 for long comments. So 3 to 7 cents per comment. My goodness. Just in a general sense, it doesn't seem too far-fetched of what someone could potentially do. There was like a whole scandal on Book Talk recently of like a specific author leaving bad reviews to other authors and like uplifting herself or something. So an example of a long comment, basically someone saying, discussing things about Wonyoung, that she's toxic towards the youth, the irony. So here's what some K-netizens are saying in response to this. Wow, seriously, did she have to go this far? Why would anyone go this far, Sai? And do people really want to earn money this way? No matter what you do, it'll always come back to you. 51, 101. I wouldn't even leave hate comments if you gave me 1 million won. I was gonna say I might think about it, but I don't know how much that is. Because I'm just thinking about me, like it like if it's not illegal, you know, if I'm not spreading, like if I'm just like, if it's just to tell someone they're stupid, you know, in this economy, I might have to consider, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but don't judge me. You would probably do this. People do it for free. What are you looking at me like that for? No, but you guys have to understand that if I was like a billionaire, I would redistribute my wealth. So if I had to call someone stupid online to give all of you some of my wealth, I feel like it would be worth it. Wow, she's crazy. Why would you do that? She needs to really assess her life to wake up. Just reading hiring people for hate comments is so weird. What do they mean? Why would you want to live like that? What an effing pathetic life. Ajuma, why do you live like this? Wow, would anyone go this far to earn money? Wow, this is a crazy effort. This has to be a mental disease. First of all, she needs to be hit with an effing huge punishment, but first she needs to go to the hospital. I thought Sojang was a guy, to be honest. I didn't know. But on that note, here are some comments of Wonyoung winning the lawsuit. Wow, I have goosebumps because of the news. Good, good, good. But the fine is only that much? Can't believe he didn't know it was false when he was posting this online. So ridiculous. Congrats on your win. So is Sojang a guy or a girl? I don't know. Good. Wow, let's take this to the end. Good, congrats. Yes, finally. Wonyoung, you did great. Wow, this actually happened. I'm so relieved. This is great news. And of course, more and more support. But, you know, people are saying like good on Wonyoung and everything, which again brings me back. I think it was Daisy of Momoland who was basically saying like, when you want to sue someone for malicious comments, like the company charges you. Like, it does make me think, like, she was like, I'll pay for it, just do it. I don't know. I could picture her doing that. Me like I know Wonyoung at all. I could like she just seems like that type, you know, K-pop stans and like, no, like I know my idol and like they would never do that, or yeah, they're the type to, and it's like, are they in the room with us? Like, how would you know? So that is it for Wonyoung's story. Let me know what you think. And just for funsies, do you think she paid for it out of her own pocket? Welcome to our dating rumor corner. Today we have two. It's a very special day where we take a look at ridiculous dating rumors based on even more ridiculous dating evidence that fans have come up with. So we are going to start with Blackpink's Jennie and the boys' Jooyeon. So I'm excited to see the evidence. I love a good ridiculous dating rumor. The more ridiculous, the better. So already, so we have a post from the boys' Jooyeon, basically, will it snow? And then we see Jennie's snow cover. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I get it now. So he posted, is it even the same song? Just read it, Angelina. Jesus. Okay. On December 23rd, Jooyeon posted about Zion T's Snow lyrics. Will it snow? And on December 24th, Jennie posted her cover of Snow. Jooyeon is the first one to post about the song. But Zion T Snowman cover. Is it the same song at least? I don't get it. Because if it's not the same, oh my god. Okay, that's cute. But okay, his last picture was about a family of cats with a heart. Jooyeon and Jennie are both cat types. Okay. So then Jooyeon and Kevin both went to Daniel Caesar's concert in Korea, and Jennie was there too. Not even in the same frame, but I love it. Love it. Recently, Jooyeon just became a friend with a group of models. One of them appears to be Jennie's best friend. His name is Lee Joo-hyung. Lee Joo-hyung and Jooyeon both attended LV's event recently. Okay. I was simply wondering, can they be dating? But then I saw that Jooyeon posted on his IG yesterday. His live broadcast ended, and we all thought that his birthday event ended there. But the next day, Jooyeon received a cake and celebrated another birthday. So January 15th, Jooyeon's birthday. January 16th, Jennie's birthday. Oh, so there was two cone hats in his picture. So did both of them celebrate their birthdays together? Oh, the first comment is sending me, why would Jenny date him? I'm sorry. I didn't say it. Don't look at me. Oh, seriously, nobody believes this. Why are all of these proofs so insane? No, but if they have overlapping circle of friends, it means they're automatically dating. You can try to force things to us, but there's nothing you can force here. This didn't seem like a Jenny hater, more like a the boys hater. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? More like a the boys hater. I just want to see if there's any more funny comments for this. Oh, we got some international style comments here. Okay. Jian, It-Boy, enough for them to create dating rumors with Jenny. Jian and Jenny dating rumors, the most random shit to start with in this big year of 2024. His post's last picture was about a family of cats and no heart. Jian and Jenny are both cat types.
Natalie was a surprise baby, but we were
Every year, Jenny and Jian get involved in a dating rumor just because their birthdays are a day apart. I'm punching the air right now because why didn't I watch that winter gif? What was the winter gif? However, we also have aespa, Giselle, and Treasure Jihoon dating rumors. So, oh, this proof is an alleged kissing photo. Let's see. I'm intrigued to see. On January 19th, an account on X posted a tweet with an image of a couple kissing. First of all, that's not Giselle. I can tell. And it's confirmed that it's not. So, while there's nothing wrong with idols forming relationships, that is not what is happening in this case. The image is actually from the popular K-drama My Love from the Star, which starred Kim Soo-hyun and Jun Ji-hyun. Oh my god. Does anyone remember Kim Soo-hyun? I remember him in Dream High. Fell instantly head over heels in love with him. And then here is the gif of where that picture was taken. So that was quickly debunked. Lastly, we have to talk about Rise because the situation is really funny to me because they are being accused by proxy of making fun of Blackpink's Rosé. Now, this involves the TikToker that I constantly see on my For You page, and I think it's funny as hell. So let's look at this, okay? Rise often interact with anyone who mentions them on TikTok, except for me, apparently. It's okay. No, it's not. I had a breakdown yesterday. I'm like, I'm a loser. I'm unimportant. Like, I can't even get brand deals. I feel like I'm not important. Right. And I'm having this whole breakdown about the state of my life, and I'm like, and I can't even get an interaction from Rise. It was a whole thing. I'm fine now, a little not, but I'm like, genuinely, there's something about me that is so unlikable that Rise are just not her. Maybe my Shotaro parrot edits put them off. Okay, we have to look at this TikTok. So this is the TikTok they commented on. Oh no, did it get deleted?
Oh, baby, I've been on my noon. Oh, baby, I've been on my tune.
Oh my god.
In my heart. Tell me why you play me.
So this is by @Moans. This is what Rise commented on the video. Oh, thank you, Sunbeinim. Okay, some people thought that it was inappropriate to comment that to kind of... Let's just read some comments. This guy is being weird towards Rosé, who has been for a while now, causing her to get dragged. And you got this K-pop group management team, Rise, being shady and interacting with the video. Why would the official K-pop group account comment on a video of a man making fun of Rosé? Very strange behavior. But how is Rise being shady? How could they know if that user is doing it with bad intentions? Rise is going to interact with anything related to... Apparently not anything. They're a little selective, I would say. So with all that said, I would love to know what you think about that, because personally, this is why we can't have nice things, because people look into it too much. It's like if an idol comments on something, then suddenly it turns into you have to... Oh my god, now I get it now. Oh my god, if Rise commented on a video of me she's a Blackpink auntie and Rise hates Blackpink because of it. Or who am I an auntie of now? Not actually an auntie, being accused of being an auntie of someone. Because the minute you comment on someone's stuff, it's like you should have looked into everything they've ever said in their entire lives, and because you didn't, that means you agree with everything they've ever said. Do you know what I mean? That's why we can't have nice things, because people look into it so much. So it's like Rise commented on this and it means they hate Blackpink, when really they commented on it because it's funny. Rise isn't thinking, oh my God, he's making fun of Blackpink and we like the fact that he's making fun of Blackpink. Rise isn't thinking, oh my God, Rose must get so much hate because of this one particular TikToker. Surely all of her, 90% of her hate comes from this person. And we stand for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not Rise's thought process, in my opinion. But then fans come up with this thought process, and that's why we can't have nice things. I do feel like we would have a lot more idol interactions if this wasn't like the type of backlash that they could suffer, right? I'm actually very thankful Rise never commented on any of my stuff because she's a Blackpink auntie. She literally hates Twice too and TXT for whatever reason. Because then inherently anything you've ever said is suddenly something that the idol stands by, and that's not true. It's like really interesting to think about though now. And I mean, the question is like, is he making fun of Rose? I feel like he's taking her vocal style and exaggerating it to a point where it is funny. Like, it is, these are videos that people laugh at. I think there is a healthy amount of like banter that you can have with someone, that we can have even with celebrities, even with people we don't really know, that's not necessarily malicious. It's not like he's making fun of the way she looks or making fun of like something deeply personal to her. We should all be able to look at that and know that that's not how she would actually sound if she covered any of those songs. But we could also understand that it's an exaggeration, and because it's exaggerated, it's funny. Anyways, that's my stance on it. Of course, would love to know what you think of that. So our discussion of the day is inspired by the following post. Let's share your biases, craziest forced hate. It seems ENHYPEN is a group who works really hard to greet others, but in this clip where a member is bowing to someone took a screen cap of it and claimed that he was staring at her legs. There was also a screen cap taken of where a member's legs were bent, but people cut off his legs and claimed that he was just too short. So let's see some other stories of forced hate. Jang Won-young's Strawberry. F to this day, I don't get why. My bias is aespa, so I can't even summarize everything in one single comment. This kind of post is refreshing. This is way better than hate posts. When he was emceeing and saw Wonyoung's boots and asked, Wonyoung-shi, what are your boots? And then people said he was staring at her legs. There are obviously so effing much, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. Mingyu's school violence rumors. F, because of this, Mingyu got so much hate and even had to take hiatus. He has nothing but good anecdotes from his classmates. Also, Mingyu didn't really know how to use Facebook, so his acquaintance taught him, and he released a selka. He found it was interesting, so he wrote a reaction post to it, and that's all he did. Even the victim who got approached by Pledis said that none of it was true. I actually saw a clip of Jennie once, and she was over dancing, and the people in the comments were literally saying that she's trying to overshadow her members. It's so weird for her to dance like that when everyone else is dancing normally, and it was clearly a clip of her just having fun during a concert. It's one thing to be mad at someone for their stage presence or whatever, but when someone's clearly having fun and you're like, no, that is weird and abnormal behavior. Oh, okay. So that's my story of my biases, forced hate. But I feel like even in saying that, people are gonna jump on Jennie. So it seems that Vicha is opening for Twice, and people are upset about it. Opening acts are rare in K-pop, but common in other genres. So due to Twice's overwhelming success, they've added more dates, including a leg in South America and new shows in Japan. Many are also thrilled when it was announced the group would also return for a special concert in Las Vegas. So, is Vicha really only opening for them in Las Vegas? Oh no. The new JYP Entertainment Group Vicha will appear at the show as openers for Twice's concert in Las Vegas, Brazil, and Mexico. So, of course, Vicha is JYP's new kind of global girl group that they formed in their show A2K, America to Korea. People are upset about it, so Twice had to wait 8 years to perform in Latin America and earned a spot in Vegas after performing in the US in the span of 3 tours. Seeing rookies being offered this opportunity before they could prove to the public what they're capable of doing feels off, not gonna lie. So I went and saw Stromae in Montreal once, and his opening act was Sho Majozi, and she came all the way from South Africa. She was so thankful for the opportunity, and I had never heard of her before, and I actually started listening to a bunch of her songs after the fact because it was so amazing. So like, that's the point of the opening act though. Like, the concert hall wasn't full for her. Like, I don't know how to say that. Like, people know of opening acts and they just, if they are interested, they'll go early. If not, you just go to the concert after. No one's like forcing you to sit through an opening act. But like that's the point of an opening act, is to give a smaller artist a chance to be known, to like give your influence. And do you know what I mean? Like that's literally the point of an opening act, though. You wouldn't have been able to perform at that venue otherwise, I don't think. I don't know. I've been to a couple concerts in my lifetime. I don't know. We know JYP is shameless as hell and deserve to be shitted on for cheating twice the way they do, but let's not take this out on Vicha. Keep in mind the members are very young and they have a 13-year-old kid in this group. This is hilarious to me. I don't have a problem with them performing in the middle of the concert, but to open one of the biggest Twice concerts that they worked so hard to perform in is just crazy to me. JYP Nation has been milking off Twice's success to promote up to 2 generations of their juniors, and there's people who still question their relevance in the company, shaking my head. Others wanted ITZY and NMIXX to be an ITZY and NMIXX are busy, guys. They're doing their own tours, and that's not to be shady towards Vicha. Like, I feel like that sounded shady. It's literally just to say that I don't think Vicha have even debuted yet. Vicha haven't even debuted yet. This is just like a really great opportunity. You know who else didn't even debut at that time and opened for another big group? Psychers. When they were still KQ Fellas 2, they opened for some ATEEZ shows, and they didn't end up opening in Canada. Maybe it was visa issues or something, but I believe they opened for ATEEZ in a couple US shows, which I feel like some people were also upset about. Like, you're using your seniors' fame to propel another. That's the point. And again, because I discovered Shoma Josie without ever having known her before, and I ended up liking her music, it was super catchy. I like the idea of openers because you get to discover things you might have not known before. Granted, K-pop stans are gonna know Vicha, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that, because like I thought that was the point of an opening act. Onces have no idea about world tours, and it shows. Every Western artist has opening acts, and trust me, it is not something bad. When y'all gonna learn to not hate on other JYP fandoms? Being unnecessarily toxic is not gonna make you win anything. Now, come on, Onces. Vicha is gonna do maybe 2 songs and they'll be off the stage. Y'all are acting like they're taking up half the concert. Plus, I'm sure the Twice girlies are super excited to help their juniors promote their debut. So let me know what you think about that. Let's move on to K-pop shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and or quick news. We also have ATEEZ, LE SSERAFIM, and The Rose, who are going to be at Coachella, which was super exciting news. I've seen so many funny like TikToks about this, people wanting to gatekeep their faves. Maybe in the next video we'll have more time to react to some TikToks, but the video might be a little too long. I still have a lot to share with you. Do we remember NCT New Team, which is like NCT Japan? Anyways, they released their official group name, which is NCT Wish. I feel like we already knew about this because I feel like there was a trademark filed for it, but did I invent that in my head or was that true? Like, I feel like we knew about NCT, like the name NCT Wish. But anyways, that is their new official name. I saw this post about a NewJeans tattoo and we have to check it out. So, Westerner who tattooed NewJeans on himself. NewJeans. Oh my god, I want to know the story of this. Who is that? And somebody mentioned the Calvin Klein shorts, the boxers are tattooed on this person. Is it a tattoo or not? I need to know. Is it a tattoo? But I thought that the panties were tattooed, but then I realized it wasn't panties. But those are real panties. But is it? The thing on the left is a clown. I got shocked. The panties tattooed look real. Is it real or not real? Sister 19 had their much awaited comeback finally with No More My Boy. But tell me why it sounds so familiar. Why does it remind me of Kylie Minogue's Can't Get You Out of My Head? A little bit, right? Like a little bit, but like not quite, but kind of. What do you think? The no 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 part just sounds so familiar and I can't put my finger on it. It sounds like it was sampled, not necessarily from Kylie Minogue's song, but from another song. So let me know what you think it sounds like. I just thought that was interesting, and just like every fan cam I've seen of Hyun, maybe we'll have to take a minute to look at some TikToks today because I have so many saved of her, and I'm just so glad that she's receiving attention because she's got the vocals, she's got the dancing down, she's got the whole entire package, and it just brightens my heart, lifts my spirit to see her, and I just love her so much. But anyways, I've released All Night with Sweetie. If Ives single sounds familiar, it's because it's a remake of Icona Pop's 2013 song of the same name. I was like, of course it sounds familiar, but I don't really know why. So yeah, it's a remake. So that is basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. My camera's about to die, so we gotta do this quickly. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, as for real. See you guys next time. Bye.